Ratchet Story Times with Thotty Huxtable.
A female was already on my bed, and I don't know why she's in my bed. I had a whole girlfriend back in New York. The AC is on my butt. Now, if y'all remember, Molly was a big thing. Molly was big. All right, so as y'all know, I'm the dad of Ronzo on the regular, and my wife don't even know that I'm making this different channel. But this is about to be story time. Story time with, I don't know how we're gonna put it. Story time with Daddy Rones. How y'all want me to do it? Story time with Daddy Rones, or story time with Mr. Rones? Story time with Thotty Huxtable, because that used to be my nickname, Thotty Huxtable. So we might do story time. Sorry, I'm kind of drunk, but yeah, this is gonna be story time, so we're all gonna be drunk. Every time you watch one of my shit, pour up a cup, pour up something, drink something. If you remember, we did maternity pictures, and I had a Thotteria. I was drinking a Thotteria right next to the stomach, so my face is right next to the stomach, and I'm drinking a Thot, like. So imagine this is the stomach, and I'm like this. So backstory. I guess I should give everybody a backstory of my life. Before I met my wife, I was a certified Thot.
Dad,
What, Buffy?
is H-O-E a bad word?
Is H-O-E a bad word?
Mm-hmm.
Like certified. Like I got my high school diploma, being a Thot, bachelor's degree in being a Thot. Might even have my master's in being a Thot. To the point where I don't want my daughter seeing this type of shit, but it's a life lesson type of thing, because we don't want her fucking with a nigga like me, type of thing. I'll keep it a buck. I don't want my daughter fucking with a nigga like me. I don't want my sons being a nigga like me. But I'm gonna give them the game. I'm gonna give all of them the game, because why not? This is one story. I don't want to start this off with this story, but this was probably like what, 2000, and when I graduated, I think I graduated 2014. So this was 12, maybe 2013. And as y'all remember, if y'all remember, Molly was a big thing. Molly was big. Molly was a big thing. But then Zans was taking over for the 99s and 2000s, you heard? And when Zans hit, them shits hit like...
Oh my God.
Crack in the 80s, you heard? So, before that, the only pills I took was Molly's. I tried Molly's like 4 times.
Stop it. Get some help.
Tried Molly's like 4 times. And like, whenever I did Molly's, it was like, I just wanted to go hunting. But I didn't, like, it was nothing like, oh my God, I'm dying. Now it was more of, I want to go do an activity. Like, let's go do something. Like, let's go interact with the world. Like, I wanted to interact with the wildlife. Like, let me go talk to a bunny or something, or to a rabbit. Wait, bunnies and rabbits are the same thing. Let me go to like our garden, and let me go pick some pears. You feel me? Like, pick some oranges or some berries or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was feeling. I always wanted to like just interact with the wildlife. I mean, let me go pick an apple, and let me go eat that apple right in front of everybody, in front of the people. I never got like a freaky sensation, like, oh my God, everybody get butt ass naked. Like, no, it was never that. It sounds crazy, but like, that's how Molly's made me feel, and that's what I wanted to do. So this time, my mans, we're not gonna give real names on this channel. I'm getting into the story. Don't worry. I gotta give y'all back. I give y'all the backstory type of shit. There was one night, right? There was one night where we kicking it type shit. And there was this one chick where we would fuck with each other. Hold on. Another drink session. Give me one more second. So we would fuck with each other, right? her name is gonna be. I'm not gonna give her a real name. Her name's gonna be. We're gonna name her Alexa. Me and this chick, when we first met, it was like I wanted to fuck with her. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to fuck her roommate. True was bad, but I guess her roommate had somebody, or she just didn't want to fuck with me. One of the two. Our first night, I want to say her friend was there. Her and her friend and me had a threesome. I was like, oh, that's cool. Okay. That happens. And then we just on and off fucking with each other. On and off. For my whole 4-year career in Akron, we were just fucking with each other. Like, to the point where, like, I mean, we should have been in a relationship type of thing. Because, like, I met her mom, I met all her sisters type of thing. And, like, we were really close. I mean, I fucked her in her fucking mom's house in the basement. Told her to shut the fuck up. We fucked in the basement. Type of thing. Feel me? Like, we did all that type of shit. It was serious to the point where the next step that happened, I was okay with it. I was okay. I was like, I'm with it. If I didn't drink yet, drink again now. I forgot the name I gave her. We're not even going to keep going with that. I'm not saying no more names because I don't remember. I'm fucked up, so I don't remember. I had a whole girlfriend back in New York. This is why. This is messy hours with Tay. Because I was a fucking dirtbag. But had a whole girlfriend back in New York. But we're not gonna talk about that yet. Y'all, we gonna start off with this. We're gonna start off with this right here, and then we're gonna talk about all that other messy shit because it's dirty. It's dirty living type shit. If Shorty watches this, I'm sorry, but I gotta let this out because you did me dirty. Did you dirty? But you did me dirty with this story. Type shit. So I gave y'all the background. That's all the background. It's one night where I hit her up. I was like, yo, come through. I mean, we got bottles. We had the what's that shit called? That red hot, that red cinnamon shit. That cinnamon shit. I think it's called Red Hot or whatever. I don't know what the fuck that shit's called, but it's the devil. That's the devil. It tastes like cinnamon, and you just keep taking shots of it. It's a devil. It's a demon in there. My man was like, yo, we're going to do this. We were smoking, and he was like, yo, we're going to do Zane's. So me being the nigga that I am, I don't like pills. I don't even like taking Advil. So I'm like, yo, cut that shit in half. Cut that shit in half for me. Cause, I mean, I'm gonna throw up. Even though Zan's is a small little, that shit's like that big. But like, nah, it's probably like that big. But cut that shit in half for me, bro. I can't do it. I can't swallow. Pause. No diddy. I can't. I don't like saying I can't. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? I can't do that. So, told him to cut it. So he gave me half a Zan. This is what half a Zan did to me. Take another drink. We was taking shots of that. Just shots. But I was probably I was to get 5 blunts in. 5 blunts in. A Zan, half a Zan. And about 4, 5, 6, 7 shots of that cinnamon red hot shit. I think it's called red hot. Cinnamon red hot shit, right? So I was fucked. Stupid fucked. So I call her. I'm like, hey. Call her like, hey, mama. Come through. We drinking. We smoking. I don't know if I told her I took a Zan. I took half a Zan, but I was like, just come through. I mean, I want to see you tonight. She comes through. She's taking shots. We still smoking. We're not popping no more pills. Well, I'm not popping no more pills. I don't know about nobody else. I'm not popping no more pills. She comes, right? She comes through. We're having a good time. I guess we had a good time. Right? So the next morning, I wake up butt ass naked. I mean butt doodoo ass naked. Like ass out, nigga. Like ass. Like I'm on my stomach. Ass in the air type of shit. Like not like, ooh, somebody fuck me, ass in the air. I mean just like I'm laying on my stomach and like the AC is on my butt. Type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This nigga. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I just had to read something from a cousin of mine that wants to talk Madden bullshit because he's a bum ass nigga. But I'm not. Okay. That's how I wake up. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm so fucked up. I'm fucked up. I'm tore up. My eyes. When I open my eyes hurt. It hurt to open my eyes. That's how I know I was so fucked up. My eyes hurt when I was opening my eyes. So, open my eyes and shit, right? And you know that New York meme where she was ready for Flavor Flav to come get her, and she's just sitting there, the glasses on, and she's just sitting there with her legs crossed, and she's just like this. Like that. That's how Shorty was sitting on my bed, right? So like, I'm literally on my stomach. I look up, I see her sitting like that. Look at my TV, right? My TV on. She watching TV. I don't know what she was watching. I don't remember what she was watching on my TV. I've been through this already. I've been through a lot of times where a female was already on my bed, and I don't know why she's in my bed. Or like, I don't know how she got to my bed, or like what the fuck's going on? Like why is there a female in my bed? And I don't know what the fuck just happened because all I remember was walking from a party and then that's it. Or walking to a party and being in the party dancing and doing all that shit. And I don't remember nothing after that. That's how a lot of my nights happen in Akron and in Sullivan. I went to Sullivan County Community College. That was 13th grade. Sullivan Community College was 13th grade. I love a lot of people that I fuck with still. That fuck with me. But a lot of niggas there. Let's bring that back down. Bring it up. Bring it back down. We're back to this time. Everybody take a drink. I didn't know how the fuck she got into my. I don't remember that. I don't remember leaving my man's crib. All I remember Shorty saying was like this though. She's like this. Shorty was sitting on a bed like that, fully clothed. Fully clothed, my nigga. Fully clothed. I'm butt ass naked, my nigga. Butt ass. Dick on the sheets. Ass getting from the vents, my nigga. Vent air on my ass.
So humiliating,
bro. Ass getting vent air, dick on sheets, body, chest, chesticles on sheets type of shit. You heard? Just like waking up, looking up like this. Oh.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
You good? You alright, Shorty? What's going on? Shorty says these words out of her mouth. Like, yeah. You nutted in me. You nutted in me and went to sleep.
Don't say that.
and I'm pregnant now.
I'm pregnant.
Already?
Me not even thinking. I'm not thinking, like, how the fuck you know you pregnant from me nutting in you from the night before? How the fuck you know that? Like, how do you know that? Like, my hands wasn't working. You heard? My hands wasn't working. My mouth wasn't working. I was so fucked up. Zans is a fucking fucked up thing. But the thing about it was, I probably didn't even nut because the wife told me I did this shit before. I got so drunk and fucked up to the point where I was in it. I was in that shit. I was in it. But then everything just like stopped, and I just fell asleep. And I fell asleep in the pussy. The wife said that shit happened before. The first time that happened with Shorty. And Shorty used that. I probably didn't even nut in this bitch. So she was like, yeah, you nutted in me, and I'm pregnant now. So like, she was like, I'm having Dante's baby. I'm having Dante. I swear on mamas. My tattoo. If I can show y'all my tattoo right now. You see that? Yes, I have gray hairs. That says R.I.P. with the chain right here being the I, and that's the P. It says R.I.P. on Conrad. That was my father figure when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? So I had to put that on my chest because that's my nigga. That's my man's. I put that on him. That's how that went. You feel me? Like, she was like, I'm pregnant with your baby. Like she was like dancing around my room like and my dumb ass was just like, okay, you might be pregnant with my baby. So like she was going through a whole, it wasn't even like she showed me a pregnancy test that she's really pregnant. It was just like she was just going on with this whole I'm pregnant with your baby thing, and it was just going. And I was fucked up like, damn, I'm about to have a kid. And I was really in it. I was in it. But if you remember what I told y'all niggas before, in the beginning, I had a whole bitch in New York. So, I don't remember if it was summer break or if it was spring break. I don't remember which one it was. So, it was one of them breaks where I had to go back home. You know what I'm saying? It was some kind of break. Where I had to go back home. So, I'm back in New York, and Shorty's like, oh, I don't feel like I'm getting enough love from you, or whatever the case may be. You gotta post me on Instagram. I'm like, yo, you really sure? Like, do I got to? Like, you really want me to do that? Like, why you want me to do that for? I tried everything in the books to not make me have to post that picture. But I had to post it because I'm not fucking up my New York. My mind state back then was I'm not fucking up my New York type of thing because I have to graduate college to go back to New York. So I'm keeping that. I'm keeping my New York chick. But when I'm back in Ohio, I have nobody. I'm not tied down to nothing. I'm going to be fucking. So I had her, even though I would probably tell her, oh, I'm going to bed at 7:00 p.m. because I have a headache. And 7:00 p.m. Shorty was pulling up. Somebody was pulling up. That's how I was telling her. Okay. Or it would just be, I didn't have my phone at this time. I mean, I went to the pool or something. I was at the pool and I had my phone or something. Akron had a pool. Akron had a lot of activities where I could say I was doing an activity and I didn't have my phone. Something happened to a point where she was like, "Oh, I need you to post me." So I was like, "All right, I'll post you." And I posted her.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
I don't know if it was a week before I had to go, but I feel like I posted her and then I went back to Akron type of thing. So it could have been a couple of days before I had to go back to Akron, or it was a week before I had to go to Akron. But I think she even took me back to Akron. I got pull. Like when you wrap up something and you pull it, that's what I got. I forgot the name I gave my mans. I go back to Akron and we went to a party. So we're walking. We're like we're done with the party. We balled the fuck out. Like whenever we go to a party, we take over. Even if it wasn't the first semester that we went out there, the first semester we went out there, we went to parties and we brought the party to the party type of thing. Welcome back. So if you from Akron or you went to Akron University, y'all know where the plasma center used to be at. Right across the street from the that gas station. And shorty calls. Like, yo, what the fuck is going on, nigga? I'm like, what you talking about? Oh, I see you just posted this bitch and blah 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 blah. I'm like, yo, don't even worry about I'm trying my hardest to work around that. I'm like, yo, don't even worry about all that shit, man. That shit ain't nothing, you heard? I mean, I had to do that because I went back to New York. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I mean, she like, nah, fuck all that shit, nigga. That's why I lost your baby, nigga.
I don't believe you.
I'm like, what? I went quiet, and then now I was like, what? What are you talking about? That's why I lost your baby, nigga. At that point, whatever I had in New York, if Shorty was really about to show me, like, oh, baby pictures and this is your kid, and we went and did DNAs and all that shit, that's my kid. Oh, New York would have been done for, type of thing. You know what I'm saying? It would have been done for. But for her to come at me and say, oh, that's why I lost your kid, nigga, you fuck ass nigga. She hung up. I think she hung up on me. I didn't even call her back because I was just like, what the fuck? I told my mans, I think I started crying because I'm like, I was hurt. I remember my mans grabbed me up. He grabbed me up and just like hugged on me. Like my brother. Like he's one of my he's like my brother. Holding me like that. And I'm fucked, my nigga, I'm fucked up because like I'm not ready to be a dad, but at that point, like, I'm not one of these deadbeat ass niggas out here. You heard? I'm not one of them niggas. You feel me? Like my oldest son is my son. That's my seed. Like, he didn't come from my loins, but he came from my loins, my nigga. That's me. And the crazy shit about it is that nigga is looking more and more like me every day. And he didn't come from these nuts of mine. The other two came from my nuts of mine. But he's the one that looks just like me. Not to go with the story. So she was going crazy. She saw that picture that I had to post. I had to post it. Because like, shorty from New York, she was buying me kicks, doing all that crazy shit. I come home, I got a place to stay. Like if I didn't want to stay at my house, I had a place to stay with her, type of shit. was coming home to sneakers, shrimp, lobster, crabs, all that shit. Like, I was coming home, I was eating like a king every time. Come home, sneakers, good foods, good living, going to Atlantic City. I couldn't throw that shit away for somebody in Akron that I probably wasn't gonna. I didn't know if I was gonna stay in Akron. You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. Drink up. Shorty hit me up and she was like, "Oh, that's why I lost your kid, nigga." Heartbroken. Hurt as fuck.
You raggedy bitch.
And I put her through a Grammy situation too because I still had a bitch in New York, but it was one of them situations where, like, you said the next day that you was pregnant. And I was a dumb nigga not to think, like, you're lying to me, bitch. But this is the first installment. You heard? This is the first installment for what we gonna name this shit for? We're gonna name this Car Rides with the King or some shit like that. Car Rides with the King. Even though I'm not driving nowhere, we're just gonna be fucked up in the car. I can't get a DUI. I probably can, but I don't got no keys in here. But yeah, we're gonna just have Car Rides with the King. You heard? It says King Rose in the hat. I am the king. But yeah, we here.